We can probably agree that not every city needs skyscrapers or giant malls to be considered interesting. In Colorado, it's actually the small towns that hold the most unique stories. Some are known for their strange traditions, while others thrive on mystical and spiritual vibes. A few even feel like they don't belong to this world. Unusual, odd, but that's exactly what makes them so appealing. From mountain shrines to a coffin-themed festival town, here are 15 of the quirkiest and most unusual towns you'll only find in the centennial state of Colorado. First, heading south, tucked at the foot of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, is a tiny town called Crestone. But don't picture an ordinary place. This is where different spiritual paths coexist in harmony. There are Buddhist temples, Tibetan stupas, Hindu meditation centers, Catholic churches, a ziggurat, and even a Sufi community. With no more than 150 full-time residents, Crestone is more than a place to live. It's a destination for spiritual seekers. People live quietly here, surrounded by mountain landscapes and energy believed to be sacred. Some even come just to have traditional cremation ceremonies. Just outside the town, the nearby UFO watchtower in Hooper offers a different kind of draw. Tourists visit hoping to catch a glimpse of mysterious activity under the dark desert sky. This town may be quiet, but it leaves a lasting impression on anyone who visits. From meditation and silence, we move to a place that's lively in its weirdness. This is Manitou Springs, known for its mineral springs believed to have healing powers. But something even more fascinating takes place here, the Coffin Festival. Each year, hundreds of people dress as zombies and race coffins carrying corpses through town. This is the Coffin Races, a unique tradition to honor Emma Crawford, whose body supposedly slid downhill after burial. Beyond that, Manitou Springs is full of art, Victorian buildings, herbal shops, and haunted homes turned into cafes. A bohemian, strange, and sometimes mystical vibe defines this town. Besides Manitou, there's also Pagosa, famous for its geothermal hot springs. It's even claimed to be the deepest in the world. Located near the New Mexico border, Pagosa Springs draws thousands of visitors who soak in 40 degrees Celsius water while watching snowfall. Its population is about 2,000, and its history is closely tied to the Ute tribe, who believed the springs were sacred healing grounds. Today, Pagosa is also a gateway to wilderness and the Wolf Creek ski area. Interestingly, it blends a peaceful mountain town feel with the luxury of spas and resorts. Nature here truly serves as a calming therapy space. Next is a highland town, quiet yet just as extreme. Nicknamed the Switzerland of America, Ouray isn't just beautiful to look at, it's also full of challenges. Surrounded by the towering San Juan Mountains, this town turns into the ice-climbing capital during winter. Every year, the Ouray Ice Festival draws hundreds of athletes from all over the world. Outside of winter, the town still offers excitement with natural hot springs and tough hiking trails. Though home to fewer than 1,000 people, Ouray has a character far greater than its size. It's peaceful, clean, and perfect for lovers of extreme adventures. From a frozen town to one known for stories of night skies and beings from outer space, this is Saguache, pronounced Saguache, found at the northern edge of San Luis Valley. Once an important stop for travelers exploring the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Saguache now has a population of only about 500. It feels like a place time forgot, but that's exactly what makes it special. What does that mean? Well, many have claimed to see strange lights in Saguache's skies. Most locals even believe there's alien activity here. No wonder the town is often called Colorado's UFO hotspot. Between its quiet streets and old Western buildings, the strange stories live on, calm, mystical, and unmistakably Saguache. Not far from Denver lies Morrison, a small town known for two very unique things: dinosaurs and music. In the late 1800s, scientists discovered dinosaur footprints here, still visible today at Dinosaur Ridge. But Morrison is also home to the famous Red Rocks Amphitheatre, an open-air venue with giant red stones as its backdrop. From rock and classical concerts to EDM, it's all happened here. Though the population is under 400, thousands of visitors flock here each week to enjoy shows under the stars. The town masterfully blends the prehistoric with modern pop culture. From music and fossils, now we're heading back to the Highlands, a place that may just be paradise for thrill seekers. Welcome to Winter Park, a town known for one of America's oldest ski resorts. It feels like another world. Built in the 1940s as a winter escape, Winter Park is still a favorite for skiers, snowboarders, and mountain bikers. During peak season, it becomes a snow-covered playground filled with lift lines and winter joy. But what makes it truly special isn't just the snow, it's the seclusion. Behind the resort's buzz, the town hides quiet corners perfect for reflection and nature walks. Great for adventurers who still want to enjoy a warm coffee in the afternoon. Next is Cortez, a town that might not sound as exciting as the others at first. But don't be too quick to judge. This place is the gateway to one of the biggest archaeological sites in America, Mesa Verde National Park. With a population of around 8,000, Cortez is home to the ancient Puebloans, who once built cliff dwellings centuries ago. It's also close to the Canyon of the Ancients and the Ute Mountain Cultural Center. Though many come for history, Cortez also boasts a strong art scene, from native galleries to annual festivals. Next, we have a town called Telluride. Unlike the previous towns, this one was originally a gold mining town, founded in the late 19th century during Colorado's gold rush. But now, the mines have been replaced by gondolas and festivals. Telluride has a population of about 2,500 people, but it feels more like a celebrity vacation spot. Here, you can try the Via Ferrata, a cliffside climbing route bolted into towering rock walls. The town is also famous for the Telluride Film Festival, where Oscar-worthy films premiere. All of this takes place in a narrow valley surrounded by cliffs and waterfalls. So, interested in visiting? From Telluride, we now head to a town that sits beside the darkest canyon in Colorado. Yes, Montrose may sound like an ordinary small town, but its location is special, right on the edge of the Black Canyon of the Gunnison, one of the deepest and darkest canyons in America. The town began growing in the late 1800s as a supply route for mining areas. Now, with about 20,000 residents, Montrose thrives as an adventure hub. Visitors can bike canyon trails, explore a Western museum, or enjoy events with views of the Uncompahgre Mountains. The unique part? You can stand at a cliff's edge over 600 meters deep without a guardrail. Scary, but unforgettable. Shifting away from deep, dark canyons, we arrive at a peaceful little town beside Colorado's largest lake. You may have heard of Grand Lake, and it's not just a big name. The lake truly is the state's most expansive. Located at the western tip of Rocky Mountain National Park, the town is known as a summer vacation spot. Only about 500 people live here year-round, but in summer, the population multiplies. Its main street is lined with cowboy-style wooden shops, family restaurants, and boat rentals. But what makes Grand Lake special is its vibe, calm, nostalgic, and untouched by time. You'll also feel that nostalgic vibe when visiting Durango, a railroad town that hasn't lost its romantic charm. Founded in the 1880s, it grew as a major transport route for silver mines. Now, with about 19,000 residents, Durango thrives as a hub for tourism and culture. Its standout attraction, the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad, an old steam train still running through the mountains. But behind its vintage feel, the town is buzzing with students from Fort Lewis College, hipster cafes, and extreme mountain biking trails in the San Juan National Forest. There's also Estes Park, a town that could be called Colorado's most iconic face. Why? Because it's the gateway to Rocky Mountain National Park, and it stays busy with tourists all year round. With around 5,000 residents, you'll often see elk roaming freely on hotel lawns. But its uniqueness isn't just nature. The famously haunted Stanley Hotel inspired Stephen King's The Shining. Some say certain rooms still have former guests. Yes, Estes Park is the perfect blend of scenic beauty and spooky stories that make it even more intriguing. After all the beauty and ghost stories, we now head to a warm valley filled with orchards and vineyards. This is Palisade, a town that's quite literally the sweetest spot in Colorado. Located in the Grand Valley, it's famous for its legendary peaches. Palisade's heart beats through farming. Every summer, the town throws a lively peach festival. Beyond that, it has grown into Colorado's own wine country, complete with bike trails weaving through the vineyards. With about 2,000 residents, the vibe is laid back, the weather warm, and the people welcoming. What makes Palisade unique is how it blends traditional farming with a relaxed lifestyle that feels almost like the European countryside. And to wrap up this journey through Colorado's most unique towns, we arrive at Leadville, the highest town in Colorado and one of the highest in all of America. Sitting at over 3,000 meters above sea level, this place was once a booming silver mining hub and even became Colorado's second largest city in the 19th century. Today, with a population of just over 1,500, Leadville lives through its rich past. But it's not stuck there. Almost every year, Leadville hosts the Leadville Trail 100, a grueling 100-mile ultramarathon through rugged mountain terrain. Here, toughness is a tradition. Thin air, mining history, and relentless grit make Leadville a place that's hard to forget. In the end, from the peaceful spirituality of Crestone to the breathless altitude of Leadville, Colorado is full of small towns unlike anywhere else. Each one tells its own story, strange, eccentric, sometimes mystical, but always fascinating. So which of these towns are you most curious to explore?